What's up, y'all? It is April 2nd, 2019, and today we got a little news in Cowboy Nation. It's about Randy Gregory. Reports are coming out saying that his contract has been extended to the 2020 season, which is quite surprising because he's been suspended from the NFL in February. So let's read this article, see what it's talking about. Okay. And if I sound a little like crazy or wheezy or anything like that, my allergies are just acting up. It's alright. So the title, Cowboys extend Randy Gregory, restructure salary. Okay, and the article is as follows. There might be a light at the end of the tunnel for Randy Gregory, even if it's only a glimmer. Things were going quite well for the veteran defensive end in 2018, having been reinstated to the NFL after adhering to a slew of conditions that convinced the league to allow him to finally return to the Dallas Cowboys. Despite rumors of a failed drug test in the preseason, there was no evidence such had occurred, and Gregory went on to play in 14 regular season games and both playoff outings, delivering a career-best 6 sacks in the process. His story of recovery became a prevailing headline throughout the NFL, but he was far from out of the woods. A known sufferer of bipolar depression and clinical anxiety, his previous suspensions have stemmed from self-medicating with marijuana. Now suspended indefinitely once again for the same reason, many feel it's the end of the road for Gregory. Now, before I continue on with the rest of the article, because I will continue on, I just want to say this. I've said this in my previous videos regarding Randy Gregory and David Irving. Someone who is suffering from depression or anxiety, listen, I know this is going to come off really messed up, but you can never, ever, ever trust someone who suffers from depression and or anxiety or bipolar disorder. You can't trust any of them. You just can't, because no matter how good they are, no matter how good they try to be, no matter how well-intentioned they are, no matter how many trials and tribulations they face and prevail, they will still end up relapsing. And I've seen it way too many times, you guys. You simply cannot. You can help that person. You can support that person. You can be there for that person. But you can never, ever fully trust a person who suffers from debilitating mental disabilities. You simply cannot. Mental disorders, disabilities, or just whatever you want to call them. You cannot fully put your trust in that person. To be honest, I'm not too thrilled with this. To be honest, I think Randy Gregory's ship has sailed, in my opinion. I think they should just, let him go. But let's continue on with the article. The Cowboys continue to hold out hope he'll be able to return to the field and, to that end, have extended his contract through the 2020 season. Worth $735,000 in base salary and room for incentivized earnings. They've also reported converted $310,000 of his $955,000 base salary for 2019 to a signing bonus. Nobody's in panic mode, said Gregory's attorney Daniel Maskowitz of the latest suspension via Todd Archer of ESPN and other sources. The expectation for Randy is the exact same, to get him back on the field playing as soon as possible. Our personal confidence in him has not wavered. This is more than football. We appreciate the public recognizing this is a private matter and thank the Joneses and Cowboys for their continued support. I'm sorry, it's Moskowitz, not Maskowitz. Moskowitz then doubled down on his belief in Gregory's NFL future. This is not a tragedy, he said. The sky is not falling. Randy is going to do what he's going to do. It's a private matter. What Moskowitz is working to convey mirrors what the Cowboys' organization feels, and that's a hope Gregory can return back for the 2019 season. if he adheres to the same stringent restrictions and regimen he did in 2018 prior to his initial reinstatement. Granted, this remains in the hands of the NFL for the foreseeable future, but it gives the Cowboys something to hang their hat on for now. With the suspension landing in February and the season not kicking off for another 7 months, there's plenty of time for Gregory to regain stride in his battle with mental illness and potentially be reinstated prior to September. Certainly, Gregory has his challenges and continues to have them, Stephen Jones said from the NFL Combine. I don't think those things go away. We're going to keep working and cheering for him. I think he's just got to take the next step both on and off the field. The team has since traded for Robert Quinn to replace Gregory as the starter on the right defensive edge, but Jones continued to mention Gregory as a piece of the puzzle for this coming season. Time will tell how it all plays out. You know, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones. This is why players love playing for the Cowboys, because the Joneses, they really take care of their players. They will back their players. They are behind their players every step of the way. I know we like to complain and shit on Jerry Jones and the front office, but you have to admit something. They really love and take care of their players. They're better men than me, because if I was running the front office, I would have let Randy Gregory go a long time ago. I don't trust people with mental illnesses. I simply do not. The evidence keeps coming out why you shouldn't trust people like that. You should help them as best as you can, but you should never fully put your trust in them. And that's when I'm like, they're done with me. You know, sometimes, you know, in my honest opinion, I believe Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones in that front office, they're nice. They're too loving and too nice to a fault. You know, they're like that husband that keeps taking his wife back even though she keeps cheating on him. That's what the front office is like. They just keep taking him back, taking him back, taking him back. I'm not a fan of that. When someone screws you over or they show they cannot be trusted, you have to get rid of them. You have to cut them. So I know my opinion is not going to be extremely popular within Cowboys Nation, but you just have to, I have to tell it like I see it. I have to tell it like it is. And how many times do we have to keep going through this song and dance with Randy Gregory and David Irving? When people show you who they are, you believe them. When they show you who they are, believe them. He has a lot of demons, and he has to work on this by himself. He cannot be in the public eye. You know, to be honest with you, we keep babying him. He's going to have to be out on his own and solve his own issues, solve his own demons. Because if this keeps going on, we're just basically enabling him, in my opinion. We're enabling him. You guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. I'm done with this for now. I'm not a fan of it. I think we should just let him go, cut our losses, and then just like move on from it. But what do you guys think? If you feel differently, mention it in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Follow your boy on Instagram, Gerard John 1991. That's JARRODJOHN 1991. I'm going to catch you guys later with some more videos. Peace.